RHOSLC Ultimate Girls Trip is finally here, and Dorinda, Sonia, and Kristen are breaking down all the drama.
It was like one person was meowing and the other person was barking, and they weren't understanding each other.
Plus, Meredith Marks is not happy with Monica after she told the group about Angie K's alleged mafia ties.
You're the one who told me, you're the one who brought it up on camera.
Right.
What do you want from me?
Yeah. Plus, Shannon Beador is hurt by Alexis Bellino dating her ex. Bethany has kind words to say about Andy. And Kyle celebrates the holidays with Morgan Wade. Got that plus so much more on today's Getting Real with the Housewives. Hey guys, Christina Garibaldi, and welcome to another big week of Getting Real with the Housewives. Tons of news to get to, so let's get right into it. Starting with Bethany Frankel. So it seems like she's looking to bury the hatchet with Andy Cohen. She said on her podcast, "I've been fairly clear, and I have no personal vendetta against Andy Cohen by any means. He just lives in and reflects this sort of world that got, in my opinion, a little out of control." So the former Real Housewives of New York City star saw Andy when attending the iHeartRadio Jingle Ball concert recently, and she did not find it appropriate to approach him, claiming it was too soon for them to have a face-to-face conversation, of course referring to the impact of her Vanity Fair article in which she alleged that other housewives had negative experiences with Bravo. So because it's the holiday season, she explained that there's no need to burn everything down to the ground, even though it seems like she did, seemingly referring to her relationship with Andy. She said, "It's not like I don't find Andy very pleasant, very charming, very amusing, and I have like fond memories. I'm not delusional." I don't know. It seems like Bethany is riding the fence. Like one day she wants to be on Andy's side. The other day she wants to take down Bravo. I mean, I think that she thought a lot more people would jump on this reality reckoning bandwagon, and that just didn't happen. And I just don't see Andy ever opening up the door to her ever again, to welcome her into the Bravo universe. I don't know, stranger things have happened, but something tells me we're not going to see Bethany on our screens ever again, at least on Bravo. All right, well, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. The RHOSLC Legacy Ultimate Girls Trip is here, and it does not disappoint. We got drama, we got drinks, we got pirates again. You guys are absolutely going to love it. And we actually had Dorinda, Sonia, and Kristen here to break it all down. Were you surprised of the way Kelly reacted to your marriage?
I think so. I think a lot of that got lost in translation.
Like, yeah, it was like, a little confusing. I had to rewatch it.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, I think she was trying to get something else across, and it just came out wrong. Maybe I don't know. It was confusing.
The timing too. But what do you call
it?
Rubik's cube?
It was right. I don't even know.
Like it was like even when we're sitting at that dinner after they carved the fish, and she's like, "You don't understand. I was married to Gilles Ben-Simon. You don't know what?" I'm like, what?
I know.
Like,
yeah.
That's what the Rubik's.
It was lost in translation because that was very well said. Because the thing is, she wasn't giving herself brownie points. She was saying it was difficult. Yeah.
And
not that I'm Mrs. Ben-Simon.
Sure, yeah.
She was saying how hard it is to be married to such a well-known photographer and Elle magazine owner, right?
But I think too, I genuinely think that that was somehow her way of getting to know me. Like I hadn't showed enough emotion about something that I dealt with 10 years prior.
Well, I think she was trying to make a connection. Yeah. And somehow it wasn't. It was like one person was meowing and the other person was barking. And they weren't understanding each other, but they were trying to communicate. Which was the good part, right? Because Kelly likes Kristen, and Kristen likes Kelly, and they're both great girls.
Right. The first 3 episodes are out this week. Like I said, does not disappoint. It is so great to see these ladies back together and how things have changed in the 10 years since they've been there. So good. All right. Well, the Real Housewives of Orange County star Shannon Beador has heard the reports that Alexis Bellino is dating her ex-boyfriend John, and she's not very happy, unsurprisingly. She told E! News, "I'm not going to lie. I've been hurt. I've been hurt a lot in the last couple of weeks because, number one, John said that he didn't want to be in the public eye, and he's thrust himself more into the public eye at this point. So I'm quite confused about that. I don't know how to process it. How many Orange County housewives have there been? Is that your dating pool?" Well, Alexis, meanwhile, clapped back after Vicki Gunvalson dissed her relationship with John. She wrote on Instagram, "Very disappointing to see this from someone I considered a friend. I know things can't be so bad at Kody Insurance that you resort to grab quick cash from a clickbait article trashing me. She added, sad that you seem to forget there are two sides to every story, and unfortunately 100% of your assumptions are totally false. She then wished Vicky happy holidays, which was very nice of her. So hours earlier, Vicky had spoken to Celeb Buzz about Alexis's relationship, and she wrote on Twitter, linking to the article, saying, as promised, I am not holding my tongue in my thoughts on Alexis dating Shannon's ex. I am disgusted and telling all. I mean, does she really think that, does Alexis really think that Vicky's going to take her side in all this? I mean, she's the Tres Amigas with Shannon. She has her back. And yeah, this is kind of an icky situation. And I agree with Shannon. It seems like, you know, John did not want their relationship on camera at all last season. You know, Shannon had a breakdown every single time that anything negative about her relationship was brought up. So the fact that he is now putting himself back into that situation, it definitely seems like a fame-grabbing move. All right, well, the heat is on in Salt Lake City, and the women take over Bermuda, and things get ugly over allegations against Angie K. So Meredith Marks was here in studio, and she breaks down the DM drama and her thoughts on Monica. Were you surprised that Monica went to Lisa and said that you were the one spreading this Greek mafia rumor?
I was shocked on so many levels because number one, as we all know, Monica and Lisa have not gotten along.
Yeah.
All year. Now all of a sudden it's like, you come meet my family. Oh, and by the way, let me tell you all this stuff. It felt very much like just not right. Not right. Yeah, not right. And so that was one thing. And the second thing is, like I said, the large majority of the information that Monica was talking about were rumors that she told me.
Yeah.
And I had never heard until she told me.
Yeah.
So, you know, I was kind of like, these aren't things I told to you. Yes, they're things I asked you questions about, but this is information you shared with me. And I didn't go and tell anyone else about it either. I kept it to myself. I didn't tell other people. I didn't bring it up on camera. You're the one who told me. You're the one who brought it up on camera.
Right.
What do you want from me?
Yeah, and she was the one that said to Angie about the rumors about her husband as well.
Which again, it was like she said. She never says Meredith said, but it's very clearly implied that it was me. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh no, I didn't hear it from Meredith. You know, and so I don't know what's going on there. I can't answer. It doesn't add up to me.
It seems like the cracks are kind of showing between Monica and the group, at least at this point in the season, and that things may start to take a turn. Is that fair to say?
I mean, it depends on if they end up believing me or Monica, I guess, because she's saying I did all these things. She's saying I sent her these DMs. She said, I mean, they make all these allegations of me. No one can back it up. Show me how I sent these DMs because I didn't.
Yeah.
Go and, you know, go get your cyber investigator on it because it's not me.
Yeah.
Like, I would love that. That would clear my name. Thank you. Please do.
Right.
So, you know, it's over and over all this year, past years, we see it, you know, once again, like even as simple as when Monica came in my room when I was sick and I said, I feel disrespected. She walks out and says, she says, you're also selfish. Whitney, same thing. Like we see it over and over again where people take things I say and twist them into something completely different.
I'm excited for these last few episodes of Salt Lake City. We're finally going to get to the answers to who called Heather. And we've been thinking about this all season long. And I will say that Meredith did say we will finally get the answers about the black eye, this mystery that has been lingering over our heads for about a year. We'll finally get the answers to that, hopefully within the next few weeks. All right, well, let's wrap it up with our social spotlight of the week, and it goes to Kyle Richards, who posted this reel on Instagram about from photos from Kathy Hilton's a holiday party. She was there with her family, with her friends, and most notably Morgan Wade. Mauricio is not in attendance, but as we saw on the Beverly Hills mid-season trailer, it seems like things are definitely going to unravel even more between she and Mauricio. She says in a confessional that she doesn't know if the two of them are going to make it. And then it cuts to a scene of Morgan up on stage thanking Kyle for being in her life. I just wish we had some answers as to what's really going on, but hopefully we will get them soon. All right, well, that is it for this week's episode of Getting Real with the Housewives. Let me know what you think about the Ultimate Girls Trip returning. So excited for these women to be back on our screens. So yes, keep commenting, keep subscribing, and we'll see you guys next week. For more news, content, and exclusive interviews, make sure to hit the sub, like, and bell button down below and visit usmagazine.com.